Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Breaking news on PENDREAM TV. Former NPP General Secretary and a presidential or a flag bearer hopeful of the party as well, Komna Agyepong, has dropped a shocking revelation accusing former minority leader Kyei-Bonsu of trying to siphon a whopping 4 million Ghana cedis from each presidential candidate. Is this the biggest scandal yet in Ghana political arena? Stay tuned as we break it down, the full details, the reactions, and what it could mean for the party and the nation as large.
Antonia Stanley a wofie ha o UTV ase yan kanche so mo tirinkwa Barbara Edu was St. Peter's Methodist Church. Good morning. And afi enenso Apostle Eric Isando enim otu wona we general overseer edema the Lord's Pentecostal Church International wonso eneye woda nti o personal assistant ene asafomani nyina se womo ma wo ntirinkwa bibia wo bia no womo ema ntirinkwa na womo kanche oseme kanche so womo do pa they all say they love you pa brutal love Christo die ni bia enye enchenchen mami nchia ebure hene otubo jankwasi akora anopei memowachi wonu mpanyin nyinara enu kwapemang mechi obia mechia ebiru hene ono ebiru hene bebia obia panyin anopei wonu mpanyinfo mamu nyina so achi na mechia Mr. Bossman in style no achi anopei me hu na chepa me ko hwe ne okwan bia so anopei ye bebo mpudimpu ye nim se NPP amayoko ndi atudwa se on the 31st of January 2026 anobeto aba ayi di obetu franka ede ama omo ebinum ayi omutia bepim sa be betu akase munum de wo na front runners yeti omudin hunu womo ekenka omo ho nsam ewo pepesi mu ene social media ne ma hodo bebiri ne mu ba ko a ebetu akase NPP amayoko no ye ka kofar by fo ewo mu a wo gina mu a che no da so gina mu engineer Kwabena Agyepong opani America na semi wa general secretary e de ama NPP amayoko no da onokure ya so brama pedi ekufo ye mampani no ono no ye de boa 42 pa special aid special assistant na woni ne di akwaneaba na chese e kan NPP you can't mention NPP without Kwabena Agyepong senior machi na bia boko
me adom
the radiasi we say still going strong. And Papa Brofa no fe ni agrokra no no.
O sorry anofa na moja frusania. No wada nyame asa. Enu ne hia kese. Nti me fa kwan nya so achia watifo ne ahwefo. So platform media kwachiri.
Sure.
Nti nyankopon hira obi abako bako. O me ahoden ne mfa so o man Ghana. Akomapa ne nuado ne kasapa ne ani die. Se ye Ghana for de yetete and the suban be ya system no ma ya na ehame kakra na mestre se mo media for no munimu akotene nya ne feso ne se nkrofo ba betina radio so na TV so toto ayampia kasa emfata ye ya ma ebuo a na wo oman mu no ayayira nya fe na me de mimblemu obia system educational system na yesesa no 1983 sikenti PNDC call a friend is saying IMF. GSS. No, the my adwina ma mpene da because me swa 11-12 years. You free feel co Cape Coast conference pem. Call from one obi hu mpanimfo up to 6 form. Anopa. So we dada bo. So we hwan yo emfa obi a ho. O sorry a eso okotwitwi toilet mu akwa akotwitwi. Eso okoto usini ampa beto ye fanso so the Saturday won sa nyina ya twitwa because ye two max
asamaba
unya kwan kokuru yeso ya ni free ahabam no ye pe kwan ko hwepu kakra enti the level of discipline aye here wo man mu ahwease number 2 parenting so ya de a hadwe ti o man na ye face no ene obi kan bibi or say the kitchens have been shut because then how many families no more table who
did yeah
obi ato aduane wa bonte enti enkyerɛkyerɛ kakra na yɛde ma yɛ ma suban anidie even first kra no sɛ Ghana ye live communal nti yɛdidi a ayo akɛseɛ obi ansɛm na oyɛdi ne kakra me papa ne ma me tolibi wasi papa panimu bi wone ne ma didi na omhwɛ sɛ kontomre no nso baabi a nwa no timi kɔtaa baabi na ne baba ka ɔde ne nsa atwa ibisa na
sane ba no ne leak kɔ ne hɔ
we me kan say am Mr. Mamu fa tribal connotation papa refer alasa osi sedu this is sigota no me ka we me hu say we used to have a communal living first so free fie kra atare a obehye kra no obitimi ka cho say da bi
ahun sisi enye
enti ne friend na akata esi ano nje say okata ho disie na nse obehu obi nam ho a because we free ni dem ano nam kwa enti enema ni bi ho a ha adwene the oman your focus now has been too much on political issues, sometimes economic issues which are important, but for me, social issues now it's at the core of the fabric of society. No, as you pay attention. Now, young political leaders, you can't want them. You mind you soon you buy a say you will buy character matters. Now we need thinking leaders. One more wide dream. Ewo tema ewo suban sebi enye etutrasem na enye sika chiche na ye political tradition no de tu ho ache ye chichiri kuoi 1992 so ni akukudro kra Ghana ha ye nti se na yete impuni mpuso ewo peace ye friend say UTV because na TV no na e ba akopɛ nti Ghana ya bre pa na ya bedru ba bia bedru. As I say, Kwanya and Namson, the trajectory that we are on, we feel say, papa. Because ye masika at the enim or man. Social media so abandoned a man say cry. Inti Ghana for first na ye laid back. Say be obi osika cry na on yanenum odisi.
Yeah.
And then or the first class cry no etwa. Or the abeto say obi anhwe me say me first class. Okọ restaurant no didi na etwa. Some people consider me a bit of a conservative, but am I a suban assessor? I bet affected am I yourself because I know the mere opposition. People who nipa a baby two abe kata yes, be a bit two for pap.
You'll be through in China.
No kwan a hard drink. Tiwunam kwan bonne so cry. Na ye yodio. So we have become enablers. Yeah, Ghanaians. Yes, we can. And yes, say politicians. Kotna bem to say me man kusisi adan and a man kototo aban sas in here. It me crash so said that Bruni Miansa.
With the because when Mika Ebrana mini Obia Numsa mini Papaya Jumada. The year Juma Papa 2003, 2004. Ya year Juma Pa. Yes, we will be an offering a Kuebi. Nti nkrofo kan se bia na ya mesre edi we bia na bra ho nso sanse mu bi nim de ayaye obi se na ko be pon na tumi adwuma sa no nse che de se namjo mi so mi hu ni sa de o ya o man ni benya so fa so no me eno ni hia me ti na sa bre na me ni no adwuma no wo press up so be ye mampani.
That's right.
O party for ento aba me se we de kan ko bi da.
That's right.
And I was saying, baby, you. And then I hear motivational and motivation till person was saying, bah, dear pot in a way who our system no tia. We did say, wo, and I say, be NPP for you, say, be 2 franc a month. Now say, eventually, Ghana for you to Abama, say, man, penia. And then I walk while who tia, yes, from Kuntia,
I dear a hammy. And ye, Bruni can say, your orientation, your mentality as Ghanaians and politicians. We free say emrena so say ense science kese eseba because eya koye say politics although eya amanyo so me say yenye oman ni ye no aye nipa no dodo feel say ukomu a ukodidim me so de megitum say politics say ye public service say ye ko ekosom oman no na sɛ yɛbɛsom ɔman na saa nuadɔ anidie nkabom kasapa a tu ho akyɛ a yɛ mpanimfoɔ a yɛbɛto wɔn 1991-92 ɔmo bɔ bra party no si hɔ no saa deɛ no na ɛsɛ yɛhwɛ so nti ɛnɛ the theme of my campaign me say NPP going back to our roots, going back to our noble roots when politics was a wonderful calling. So oba bɛyɛ adwuma sɛ wo som yɛn yɛsua no yɛsoma wa wodi America me kai pa sɛ 1996 that was the first time na me abrante nso ne asoma me party si me nkɔ IPAC if it's a 92 no the way around smuchinchi me and sent you sure stolen verdict parliament cry anko it took the decision of the chairman BJ Darocha famous press conference or say let's do business with the government na ka say fe be inter-party advisory committee ye be san hye elections no ye na che say emu abie enti ekoba ne sa no ye say ye be bibi e friend collation system that was the first time na baby kura ye be no ne isuru because BNI ne ade enti abrante a young man former regional at that time no a western regional chairman Peter McMahon ne yiri nua friend Kaikari no my dan e se domi market no inside ho baby e di kosie that time courage kwasiga me no na man sa collation center ti me ayasoma me se be nko strong room in 1996 that was the first strong room me ka say mu hu say party no na nipa de ahokeka any to ho ache na ye adwuma a ho between a ho and electoral commission hwe kwan ye dem ebu ho ha say me tran moto so na ahye me che helmet say na obi ehu me na ma community between the coalition center and the electoral commission courage na ye ma me ofiri mu na nsen obey school feeding on the bread aduane ho nti say ansana me approve any election result no I say me communicate either by phone or say be a moto information bring me say way is a true representation of what has happened in this constituency. That time strong room Kwesi Pratt, Vincent Assise, Guzitando, and your friends a squadron leader Souno. And to me can say my who say politics no na too much. Sa sun na ayra no. Me say a sign back. The Mimi candidate channel is going to be a reminder to our party and the whole country. Say there is beauty and a sense of fulfillment. Say ubetu mwache dia ye juma dia somo party now dia somo mine. And not it true. And I miss me obia me nukredie me discipline. And I have a vision to rebuild our country. Yen create wealth. Adie ba ko high land tenure system of Ghana. And I believe, so I remember, say President Kufuor time, maybe free South America by Professor De Soto. He talked about the use of land to create personal wealth. Sebi uti kura baby na wasase na sisin kitu ebi kura ni sisu na atakwa me kura. Na se line titling system no eye adwuma wo Ghana ha. Na uwo demarcation na ya title wo land properly. You bet me evaluate land no. Say 50,000 poor and answer 40,000. We bet him the Accord Bank. Bank is just a ukra title. At least 10,000 or 20,000. We bet him the amount. Now a juma bia oh yeah. We bet him the BM say phone now ya the BM say carpentry now ya we bet him any resources there yet me afa nipa. So I want my big plan is to create wealth, making sure that every citizen has the capacity to use landed property. Ghana has anywhere any ancestral lands. Adia a hard drink kese ene me no tie ye hu sa agudie wo form ha. You say aban de nsa so. There's no transparent compensatory frameworks. So na obi tinkran say minerals one hwan no wachro letter. No de ama broni bi. No abane etu. No ma betu agudie no. E ho mfa so no. E de kwa ama no ne. Big example ni Ashanti Gold. 100 years you two gold or boys. Okoha.
Boss mubo.
Ko Pristia, Huni Valley, Bogoso,
Takwa.
Takwa. Meanwhile, in the boardrooms of the mining cabal in Australia, in Canada, America, and London. Yeah, millions in Omudi. I'm saying Newmont, Bagana, I say, half mine. Omudi Dimo making billions of dollars. We are no master ton. Omo chefan home. They are my Chinese for close to 2 billion. So that time at the same time, yeah, crawl, IMF say, oh my 3 billion. Now see him say, yeah, resources and your media chair and ye intimi exploited to the benefit of the Ghanaian people there. Nema from the Kensha from. Be a Dachin for no. Benya and home nyansa aye dia boy. So I believe say and no nama galam say nina pesimam kuminya say me hwe Ghana ni be boa Chinese ni atam machine e dia kusi ensuo finfi. Say me de me yiye die ntimi nko amenya sika ne aka no. Se ensuo na ebenom na say yo ene yes it is now entering the food chain. So we need firm leadership of courage. Be an eniso shit semi and near dinner or bekano crack who will take a difficult decisions, even if it's unpopular. Me in 2022. They say we have to put a moratorium on surface mining. Na Ghana ha. The mem pekra say asem sia yantwi nipa so ye kwotwe na kwotwe nkola na so.
Na do shechire no ho.
Penimuna or that forestry commissioner or science ye wura forest mu no no afa ne ho adi. The owo minerals commissioner or science krata de ma obi no afa ne ho adi. Na ya soma nipa se enkohye excavators. Na excavator etu. Amefa habo na bedru ha. Nti wo Ghana now we director of ports and now we national security minister. Na upeke intel say excavators be braba Ghana, maybe a civil engineer. We don't use that many excavators in construction. That should have told you, so it's a can be bicho say, and it may be because Ghana ha, you better galamsey because Chinese government. So okay, omu say enkrofobia nyeska wo akrabi e wo China. And omu ko find the be did that Ferrari no cars papa. Omu ko track omu say enkrofo ni nyina say omu ye galamsey wo Ghana. Ye kra na etia. Ni enim say gold bi wo efuomo. Enkrofo sane besi kroma ekoye. Na yen enkrofo so fo ahon so. Until we need to impose order and discipline in this country and attach to it a penalty regime a bit discouraging for somewhere anima bonia.
And somehow can you be a bit nature as Senator Fletcher? Me and Anope can say be said, Ubia yet no, yeah, and you be a yen no, Ubia yet no, Ubia Sabi, sorry, or war or man who come a panel. And when it's a one summer king, and no correct. Sabe na nipa begia tumu no eno ne asebe sense nipa no na adwen a wanya nyina na asesa sesei nti obefi adwen a wanya no abadwen dada enu mu no na eden o party for na betu ma otumi ansa na sadi swade hu a wo aman no etumi aye adwuma
eno kre
okwan be so na wo fa ai be ma party for na hu se wo down so nche ada aspirants no mo ye adwuma
tie hia te se de ne meda wase se wo ma me sa platform delegates no dodo no ahwe o platforms ekọ wo mo beto aba no ntinia o ma me akwanya se ye na ma da wase na ma fa sa akwanya so ahoman so na ma kasa kire wo efise ye pe obi a ya tete no koyi mu obekai wo mu otese wo mu ono mo abre te se de me ma bre asom party those days no you see enkwan wo adwoa obi ade ne nsa wura mu eyi mu nam because 92 ye pe nipa akasa aye party political broadcast na edin because those days no mpenimfo dodo no adwane kwa abruchi me no madi mfie sen mfie aduase ho kwabra na mpenimfo ho so na ehunti because bie mensa adwuma yeguno sian adwuma yeguno safo adwuma yeguno apia minka adwuma yeguno apenti mensa adisi no me boa me mbonwie wo mo ekọ exile JH mensa no ne bitozu ne dos saa time ye pe nipa obekasa ama party on national television me 30 years pe saa biti no ye no Dr. Safford fi East Legon na ho ye room ene koduru ha banks nko na asan la Eco Bank no me ade mpenimfo a me kai se ne bi wo Haruna Ata ane inua akoka we want to say we are ambassador. No, a member of the publicity committee, editor of Statesman. Jake Otanka Obechibilamte, chairman of the publicity committee. Kwaku Poku, P. Refino, Alliance for Change.
Alliance for Change.
Semo Kaino. No, Kako publicity committee no. Any a frame, Safwa Dufie, say, Hakmonusu Ajiman, no a treasure, no ho. Kwame Nabatels, no ho. I can't say, why the Bay Party political broadcast? Because that time I'm here, Branty. Okay, say me na presenter sports.
Sports, yeah.
That time me who fake akra.
Still who fake.
Na e ka say why na e binya kukudro. No ejina national television. Sometimes so TV GTV pe o. O te so a Ghana fo nyina ehwe. So je ni so o te so wa kenten so. O se aba no so o gina bi. Di why na binya kukudro. Akotra TV so. Benifo esi etra sister free back na kwabra wona wa brante. E da chen wo nsem ene yiro ho. Na me akola me ye adwuma aban adwuma mu that time young civil engineer fe na master to adwuma o Ghana Highway Authority. I took that risk to serve and sacrifice for this party. Inti se me ka niema me ensa as my political doctrine. Service, se obesom, sacrifice, se odo ho bo for here. Selflessness, se ade ehye onum ko betime yidi ama wonua onibie. Nyema no keke na me de kan. There's a public record that backs what I'm saying. Media me the masem eco party for say my static constituency visits. Me so media ni die ma o. Media me nkojina faako. Say me sunti mu nyina mu free mehia me. Debi me call constituency by constituency. This week you say Greater Accra man nante akakakra bi na mawie. Kwa me kushare executives no. Adada former executives. Former elders, patrons, near the electoral area coordinators. Na me no omo akasa. Omo nime ebra mabo party mu. And a party no so niema mehu edin kabom ne ba. Because in 1992 ye to abani we ya Professor Dubois hen we ne. Na ye dodo no mrante ne so boto safo adi o. Enso ya nkase Professor Dubois hen we ne nti ye mpene. Prof na di enim de call. Sorry. Safo do na di enim de call. Prof fie mo amunim airport Temple Lane. The echo share nsa enti na me nya anwa kukudure say although man supporting no primaries no with them who be for it to risk my professional development as an engineer with Ghana Highway Authority or Betra National Television so ma bodewro aka kire Ghana for say ma monto aba ma so jenia obi mia monto aba ma Professor Dubois no na wo genuine support enu apani first no way adwuma ha Edward Fachi or to me genuine support
yeah
and council member back on Kumasi say when the first vice a champion ushia me da bia hey genuine support omo kai say Abrante 1992 na eniema mu ohye no ye de ho bo afore e ma party no ye hia obi a ope party no say o chichi onim empanifo na ye say adwuma ya o mpese o be say party 98 so president Kufuor na candidate Kufuor or demonstrate sa unifying spirit no as say ye here o party mu me kan ho mu ana yeta na na do danko Akufo do achi in 98 ichingana ha nyina ikowie sunwa na papa Akufo de ehwe from setting enso wan kasa ya anta na chinti o me enye campaign bi sata no ne campaign manager Jacob Echebilamte wa take over from Alhaji Isaka Enusa no so ko NDC man frey me Victor Newman nyina say me boa campaign no. In those days, there was no position such as Director of Communications, but Agyepong was de facto Director of Communications. Advertising, I was in charge of it. To the extent, say, a die to aba, go be and command support. But because Mr. Kufuor is a quintessential Democrat, or Jikememi Kebidi, when you did umse kwabna wa Abrante awo, was some party from a Dubois in time, Mujidi wuna electoral commission ubio. Neko hear my bama me. Nti na December 28, me fa phone friend Mr. Kufuor. He said the Ghana for more to abanama boom, you are now the president elect of the Republic of Ghana. Me tears say, me timi kai, me friend no na nifi day explosion of joy. I can still visualize and feel it. Na me in the loneliness of the strong room, na me no e kasa. Me can say oji tu me no crack obi akobaka say oh we wa moame na nka opemi atumi kra support obi foforo wanya sa ze kofo tintin gram on nsa no soso ze kwama nse wa akofo adu akola so bra betra me nchen e wo castle ha say press secretary to the president when am home me ne mo ye adwuma for over 5 years president otu na matiem otu nti babia jimidi ni me ye adwuma pa me so me ye adwuma o Ghana ha ma o mo be kan okre se Fourth Republic there open press secretary ka standard nde no ane kwabna Agyepong nti in June 2008 no Oma Awards no me free abem but okay me say Abrante obesum me me order of voter officer category ti me ka say my party for no say me de wo de adwuma ma me a me ye me yire me ho eye sa adwuma so enti mesrɛ wo mo yehia obi a saa enkabom spirit no kofo kyerɛ me adubu ahen kyerɛ me sɛ abato enye ntokwa sɛ wohwɛ ye party no nsɛm bi ekoso hwɛ platforms no so a ya na mfata we tu mane we yehia enkabom sɛ mo pɛ a true unifier power media me ne mpanifo party mu nyina ya adwuma sɛ wo kra wo bɛka ya 2003 me sɛ na meka wo mu a ekopre ne edu me boa ye koya manya bie no ana party no mu ayehye ebi no mu se ye jai sensem showdown there me na me sorry ba first case da bi de edubu ahe kire me de ope kofo kire me enu na ese ye nti me ya to aba me de me ho kire bi dodo no ase Dr. Baumia no mu de ade ma no ese nyina jai we etimi wo aka me no ne enta na chi sa na ye koe ete if you are a true patriot when the party takes a decision it is your duty your sacred duty say mu nyina be yi akomam nya uta chiri keke eni so da bi yi akomam akomapa e de tani penachi Ghana fo nyina hu ye 2 out of 275 or so constituencies no eja December 7 yeti na anya yi a anko yi ni yi na eno so uhwe a eye party fo no titru abufo bi e ba ye nipa ne dodo na feel say ye entreaty on ye say bi o pe bibia ne nsenka ibi no agi won sky ye nema emfata nti nka uhwe a 2020 President Akufo onya 6.7 million plus President Mahama enya 6.2 2024 President Mahama onya 2 pen account 200,000 per less than that no they call 6.4 plus nka normally yeah engineers the statistical progression no ka say yenya be 200 300 bi kan ho anka ya do 7 million and a tiba 4.6 yiti ye ne say say nipa 2.5 million as a sen o man switch anko the other side there was no reflection of those numbers here it shows say Yankrof na sense man no mo catch say mo ahwe ye ebe mama about opposition am feel say campaign na sorry abia de beche nanso no my determined say besa to say the singular duty of our party is to win back our lost flock Yankrof a wo mo atachire abufuo because polling station bia na anadwobi yesi akoto aba ye obi afrim na otifie na nakoma party ade ni bia ni ho a eya se wasom party no na wafiri wakonwa so na yemfa wo nyehwe yemfra wo so enura make around hu panifo ni bia na wakoma raho na wo se egu nipa bre wo party no ho ese edi ni die ebuo ne nyina na esika recognition is very important na ye de be ma wo eno any the welfare of the polling station executives ahona adwumaden wo mo na enanam fie mu ye house to house bobo posters e bon crofo prum ka ye nsempa enso so omo kra na enia no media as a true patriot of the party me the masem to omanim say omo kai me omo nim de maye me be general secretary. It was a very short-lived general secretaryship, but omo nim say in my close to 2 years as general secretary she say presidential primary goes smoothly, although nipa bi try say you be creating impression say me chairman afoko ye mpese Akufo-Addo be president of Ghana. You see bibi the propaganda ne atro ne ye ka gu nipa so enso ye to aba onya 93% parliamentary primaries ye hihye ni nyina fefefe dako wo Ghana ha. That was the first time yetimi ato aba what one go in 251 or so constituencies one to say pin crowd drop it because of pepper
and
the and then she say
uni atwen wo fam opa anya grokra nti ya hwe we dey within 4 minutes na see etumi dey enkomo ni wie obi the message be by say I think the NPP party is not helping this gentleman because he's too intelligent and has a lot of wisdom for Ghana, but they don't see it. He has to join the movement for change and become the vice president for Ghana. That will help. That will really help. Yeah, sure. Well, my party is share more. Yes, I'm interested. Kabi ni nema bi. What you the another? I say 4 million Ghana.
Me feel say and no say enye kwampaso. To start with, I hope so. I have the here. You call national executive party do emra. Me de emra so. Party no emra na say national executive committee. And they taking those decisions about the guidelines of the your friend is saying presidential primaries. You call you know. Ebinum started 2 regional chairmen. Me mo edin omuni mi ho because me no matete se nipa bi akobopo. Say ye mpesa de nipa bebre beba ntino ye mfa ebo no nkoso. Started free 20 million. Abonti ho de almost 10. Na ba ko se 5. Me te ho sa mpanifo nyina ate. National executive na me sorry say na mo munim de ekoso wo Ghana ya to aba ma Ghana for akire bibi say NDC for start ye bibi say friend oral so day omo target an say omo gu ye hu fin say da bre ko aba mu no kita sese any proye na ekoye na mo be ka kire Aspirants omo fa sika pudo 5 million emra as filing fee. Na 5 million wunim ni bo. Anansi say bi hu atɔnti no we don't value money. Now what message are we sending to the people of Ghana? Me can't say penifo ni be sorry e kan for me so Macmenu Papa Usu and Kama was there. I said no, Sadi amoye ide. Ti me sorry and I say look. Last primaries, not just 2023. Between 2023 and 2025 day. Near my ben assessor. Yeah, quarter for my 50. Into me suggest say betimi increase 100 because ye person yes. Say when him raise say oh yeah, unko 200,000 entry. And no and the non-refundable uko form o the bo one farm or and the party. Name uko ye near say oh ye now they buy. Now the 400 abeka now 500. Last time 350. We feel that was a reasonable progression. We can't 500 ubika so kwabra say 500 there na 500 no entra ho na 100 no separate eja baby na mo di free bad ntino na me nyina agitum and the party take a decision at neck say okofa 100,000 o dey buy 500,000 600,000 eja kwabra esika ketwa enye sika ketwa o Ghana hase ye be sorry so no ye wie national executive ye be sorry so no and former majority leader Kyei-Bonsu. As I say, we Dr. Bawumia campaign manager. Ono na sorry ka say treasurer say you here 20 million as a send their organized primaries. Inti no yenhwe na aspirant bia and make a contribution. O kan na na mfizo. Well, contribution dey nyina ye contribution. Inti ende Kenya sembone. But to use it as a condition there, me no enya adwen. Now in any case, me my general secretary da. My running presidential primaries. Yeah. Presidential primaries, no. And this a Congress, Congress, they are not boarding because uswa nipa ni nyina 6,000 delegates from all parts of the country. Car do make farm, baby ombeda, eduane ombedi, venue ombe high, ni boarding. Into the last primary, some see you say 15 or say 14 or say 16 million about that, which is normal, which is understandable. A presidential primaries, you are just opening 276 polling stations around the country. My bida. Police for Neseba, Bebo Hubai. Me General Secretary, me IGP Alasan Kokai. Oji tumu se omajuma no masede this on boy Hubai is kaka krebia, a debema yenkrofo. And the electoral commission, they are a statutory body on the year elections. And Tisika obe spending for presidential primaries. Minini se obetra 500,000 kra. Ballot papers near the obe printing. Intimidate, sir, 7 no more can me no money.
It will seek us 4 million untia with it.
see, I can say the mintia. I'm against it in principle.
Okay.
Me call vetting committee were very civil. Dear fata. Company for all is better. Hene Dr. Adokufo. Me no nyina na abam Okufo obiamo ameme workers no so vice president. Only ade Lord come minimum. And I'm say me as a candidate, I will make a strong commitment here and there. Out of respect for the committee, say me, I'll make a big financial contribution to the party. But say be used to know as a condition there. Me no money adwe.
Yeah, brother, you be anesa. Yeah,
because
won some we chat to 1 minute. Na say the way I do chairman ho na wo na kwato aso.
That's right.
Delegates hwe wo no. E bia besan ba bi wansa na time na so. Enti wo ma hwe no den na wo ka kire wo mo say the be wo say wo njira kwabra Agyepong wo na wo safata say wo.
Asempa ko a me ka kire wo ba bia me ko. Say the last 4 years na ne mamu odin no credit ho na say COVID yeah pensioners yeah investments ho kire na kakra nti abufuo bi baa ye party for over 2 million and toaba say abufuo no de ho nti mukofa obi a ono no onka sa system no ho a abufuo no ebeba fom makas kwabran de on de no onka ho nti ebema nipa na kenyan. That's number one advantage. Number two, one way soon our form say ya mo hwe ya ntwiti omu ye no. Me so for 10 years in 2015 na yehuja me to nchen no. Ya ka me ahye. Me fan say obi a wo bre bia ne ho akire no e party mu de mo headmaster ne me. So mo dem chiro no. Enti me ba me na me nimbra ma bre because me so mafa ya omu. Enti the SM here for the welfare of the polling station executives. Niema ebe ya se obi ho kan ebetimi aboa no edamakoma so me wo ho adwen so welfare package no enti me de kakra me kan kire om se me obi a me ni da rocha no edubo ahe me ni party edubo ahe aye adwuma me ni kofo aye adwuma me ni akufo ado aye adwuma me ni baumia so aye adwuma me tie na chi enti me I'm the glue to hold together the party and unify the party for victory in 2028 enti to me no omsem ne wo aba no om ne beto me de metimi anya de ani di ama wo se mekọ om na so wo ba bi om wo na me de ani di ama wo ni bu ama wo na to me na ba omsem na om ato wo maba om de om ni mi frititi om nim de maye aboa om nim se me obi a ahochirim kra na ma na machi ama party nti I'm a dedicated soldier of this political tradition. I'm a patriot of this party. I'm a patriot of Ghana because some President Kufuor Obian said my record in government was unblemished. So with them sure. Yeah. Nunti almost mame. Minya angel there, but when you Obian who asemu no so. Na odi anymore.
Achimbuedi or say Engineer Agyepong is a true patriot and very loyal to serving the NPP wholeheartedly. My appeal to the delegates, for want of unity, Engineer Agyepong is the best to lead the NPP as a flag bearer. We Achimbuedi do the Abahansam and those will be nani Obesa Mesa Manaba have you. And you beje pa. I'm for him the relationship between me or no. I yadoya ho enye
now you correspondent for Castle.
But that's so nya breba ye chire besan furu bi no so to me aba ye na Engineer Agyepong na edi nkomo mi pension nyanko campaign manager so no
4-term MP of Kede
no me body na better my edi na me hwe no me say me nkasa
director of operations runs for the Agyepong former MP of Suhum me director of communication Abdul Rahman Isa the owner me personal assistant no dey
Rabano
ono wo ha Olive wo ha and William Coleman on the Mrs. Coleman back former on the team
me show this here anti abusa for nyina be go anti engineer senior be ja kwama wako na actually asan be okọ the peace for no the chairman general so akokoto so e wo anti delegate mo amasumu a mo amani so a mo ana munim se de sitie mo ana mo nkarin hwe ye firi ni abedu bi eduri na ye kọ so ye kọ ne sei ni ebetwe ho abaye ba yebeka galamsey ho asem montwe.
Thanks for watching PENDREAM TV, your #1 source for the biggest political revelation in Ghana. What do you think about Comrade Agyepong's explosive claims against Kyei-Bonsu? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you never miss out on the next updates on the stories shaking Ghana's political landscape. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged and keep watching PENDREAM TV.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.